I thought my grandmother's traditions were holding our family back. While I was busy modernizing our family bakery, Nona's old world ways felt like anchors. I mocked her handwritten recipes, calling them antiques. I replaced her weathered wooden rolling pin with a stainless steel appliance. When she warned me about using the old brick oven's specific temperature, I dismissed it as superstition. "I've been doing this since before you were born," she'd say, her hands dusted with flour. I'd just smile patronizingly. The breaking point came when I decided to streamline her famous sourdough recipe. I used instant yeast instead of her 60-year-old starter, convinced science knew better than tradition. The result was a disaster, dense, flavorless bricks that customers rejected. Within weeks, our sales plummeted. Negative reviews piled up online. Our family's century-old reputation was crumbling because of my arrogance. Desperate, I found Nona in her garden, her gnarled hands tending her tomatoes. "I've ruined everything," I confessed, tears in my eyes. She simply nodded. "The starter is in the cellar where it's always been. The instructions are in my notebook." But when I looked at her notebook, the instructions weren't just measurements. They were a saga, detailed notes about humidity, the sound of the dough, the specific smell when it was ready. It was a language I had never bothered to learn. I swallowed my pride and asked for her help. For the next month, I became her apprentice. She taught me how to listen to the dough, to read the oven's heat by the color of the bricks, to understand that baking wasn't a science, but an art passed through generations. Slowly, the customers returned. The magic came back. But the real lesson wasn't in the bread. It was in the quiet wisdom in Nona's eyes. She hadn't just been making bread. She'd been preserving our family's soul. I had dismissed her as a relic, but she was the foundation everything was built on. We finally restored the bakery's reputation, but the shame of my disregard still burns. I learned too late that elderly hands don't just hold wrinkles. They hold wisdom. Disrespect that wisdom, and you might just lose everything it protects. I almost did.
If you enjoyed this short story of epic revenge, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, and make sure to subscribe for more tales of calculated justice, karma, or revenge, and let me know in the comments what you think about this story. Click the arrow button to listen to the detailed story. Please note, your support helps keep the lights on and the stories coming. Thank you.